Hey, Arcturus here. Today, we're looking at Yoda's Jedi Starfighter from LEGO Star Wars. This is set 75360 and comes with 253 pieces, and of course a Yoda minifigure as well as R2-D2. This is a nice, small Jedi Starfighter, about half the size, I think, as Obi-Wan's Starfighter. One of the smaller sets, of course. I think it's actually quite nice of a build. It does have a nice little lightsaber holder there on the back for Yoda's green lightsaber. I think this lightsaber is a little longer than it should be for Yoda, considering his shorter stature, and I believe in the lore he's supposed to use a shorter version of it, again, to make up for his height. And compared to Darth Vader's lightsaber, it is pretty much the same height. I think Darth Vader's handle is actually a little larger than Yoda's here, but the lightsabers are about the same length. I don't know if they really do the shorter ones anymore. I think they did for a while. So I remember Ahsoka having, nope, those were the same size. So maybe they've never done the shorter ones. It does open up with for the cockpit, and then you do have room for Yoda to sit on there, and he does make use of those shorter legs, as he should, with that nice printed head for Yoda. With some, printed detailing there and some gray hair there on the back. Just very simple robes for him with some back printing, of course. And then we also have an R2-D2 with very nice printing. I think this is a very nice R2-D2. Perhaps there have been better ones, although I think this is perfectly fine for me. Of course, it helps if you don't throw them across the room. That is not very useful for these. But so several stickers in the set as well. And before we continue, if you could like and subscribe. So there are several printed pieces. There are several stickers on this set. One printed piece for the cockpit, of course. But these, Imperial symbol, Jedi Starfighter symbol, and these up here. And again, those two put on this side as well are all stickers. Some nice blasters here in the standard way with just the lightsaber handle onto a cone, onto the long stick that sticks out, and two spring launchers for those. Some nice little, very simple engines. I think overall it's pretty nice. Some room for R2-D2. And then the wings, which can fold up, so it's very thin on the wings, or fold out. They are stopped from going completely flat from this little post here, which just slides in there. And if you fold it all the way down, you can still take it out. And then you can fold them so they're perfectly flat. I have no real problem leaving that in to kind of keep them at that angle, which I think it looks nice. Very well put together this way. It would be cool if this came with a little stand, but at a 250 piece set, I can understand that there are too many small pieces in here for that to happen. One thing I do like about this fighter is it does make nice use of these angles, so it uses these angled pieces to really give that kind of triangular shape, but blunted, which I think is just a very nice little touch. Makes it look like a very small, fast starfighter, as opposed to some of the more blocky ship designs. It was a fun build, of course. I mean, it is LEGO, so that's almost a given. But this is one I'd looked at for a while and finally decided to pick up. And I had wanted it for a good... Just take that out. Okay. And there we have it back in the original configuration with Yoda as the pilot and R2-D2. Excellent little playset. Quite enjoy it. Very nice green and gray mix of colors. Very nice build for the size of set. So I'm quite pleased with it. If you're really into spaceships or the Jedi Starfighters, I think it's an excellent addition to anyone's collection, or as a playset, to whichever way your interests lie. Well, that's all I have for you today. I'll catch you next time.